Former presidential candidate Rick Santorum, a Catholic, now supports the Trump campaign. He joins our Lauren Ashburn at the White House tonight. Lauren?
Brian, thank you so much. Senator, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it. We just heard Hillary Clinton say that she learned in Sunday school that you are not supposed to make fun of people. You, as a devout Catholic, also know those same lessons. When it comes to Donald Trump and your support of him, how do you separate the person from the policy?
Well, Hillary Clinton advocates for policies that are evil. The destruction of human life. That's objectively evil. The Catholic Church teaches that. There's no, the destruction of human life through abortion is evil. The destruction of the family that she has advocated for
late-term abortions.
Late-term abortion.
Euthanasia.
Euthanasia, assisted suicide. All of these things are objective evil. And we know that she supports those things. What Donald Trump does is bad behavior. No question about it.
How
horrible.
bad? Okay.
We would say in the Catholic, we'd say sinful behavior. But he is not advocating for evil policies. He is not trying to bring evil and say we need to propagate these types of, and he's not saying, by the way, do what I do.
Right.
He's not saying, I did bad things and you should do those bad things too.
Right.
She is. She's saying, I am for these horrible things, and we need to make everybody else
in the
live by
entire
those
country do that,
That's
including
right.
with religious liberty,
Yes.
including same-sex marriage. You know, you worked with Hillary for 6 years on Capitol Hill. You were both senators at the same time, from 2000 to 2006.
When she was First Lady.
So how was your relationship there? She always says that she was very bipartisan.
No, she wasn't. In fact, I wrote a book back in 2005 called It Takes a Family. And
Not
I wrote
It Takes a Village, which
right.
is what Hillary Clinton
I wrote it
wrote.
in response to her book, It Takes a Village. And there are very clear differences. Hillary, I think, frankly, if you get back to the issue of character, her character is equally noxious, and maybe in more so. I mean, she's deceitful, she's secretive. Look at the way, you want to talk about treating women, look at the way she treated women who came into that White House and was with her husband. I mean, there are all sorts of issues that we can talk about character. But when it came to the issues, Hillary Clinton was as doctrinaire a liberal as anybody. I'll give you one example when he was president. When Bill Clinton was president, we worked very closely with his team to eventually get a welfare reform bill signed. It was vetoed twice. There was one person in the White House who was adamantly against that bill ever being signed, and that was Hillary Clinton. And in fact, all of Hillary Clinton's people in the administration, or many of them, resigned after Bill signed that bill. So if you want to look at who the doctrinaire, tough, progressive is in the Clinton family, it was Hillary Clinton when she was First Lady, and she kept those policies up when she was in the
Let's
Senate.
talk about Obamacare, because she had a failed attempt at at health care.
Exactly.
And
Hillary
now we're looking at increased prices in 2017, 25%, and in your home state,
almost 50%.
Almost 50%.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump says, and said today in Pennsylvania, that he is going to repeal Obamacare. Is that something that you think should sway voters?
Absolutely. And, you know, it upsets me a little bit that people talk about premium increases. And they've been huge. I mean, 25% on average, almost 50% in the state of Pennsylvania. What they haven't talked about is deductible increases, the out-of-pocket expenses that you have to pay before your insurance even kicks in. So those have gone up even more dramatically than premiums. Now, you can say that's a good or a bad thing, but the point is the out-of-pocket cost, even for those people that Obama says, well, yeah, and Hillary says, yeah,
right,
premiums are going up, but we're subsidizing those premiums. They're not subsidizing the deductibles.
And
the
that's
out-of-pocket
what
cost
people need to know.
is kicking people in the tail right now.
I think people at home watching would say, you ran for this office right here, and here you are standing with me.
This is as close as I got. So.
Well, we could wave, right? The question is, would you ever run again? And would you?
No, I mean, that's
no, you're
not,
done.
Yeah, I think, twice, you give it a good shot a couple of times, third time, you have to have, maybe have to go and have a psychological examination.
Right. Okay, Senator Rick Santorum joining us here at the White House. Brian, back to you.
All right, Lauren Ashburn with Senator Santorum. Thank you, Lauren.